Right, see this? See this big hole and this thing that fills it? Watch this, look. Oh, it can be closed quietly. And 5:30 in the morning and reverse beepers, really? We got a bit of a rant on our hands today, so stay tuned. Prove you can do it from the inside as well. Don't disturb other drivers then, does it? So, hello and good morning, my fellow trucketeers. Right, we have to start our engines and run them for a little bit because we've got to build our air up. So, I do apologise for a minute. There we go, getting air in the seat now. You can see me raising that. There you go. It probably will drop again because it's got to distribute some air to the tanks and the trailer. Anyway, it wasn't just that container truck that had to reverse beepers on. There's is it Middlebrook yellow and white Scania over there. He just had the reverse beepers on. There's a fridge truck about 3 trucks down from me. He's just pulled in reverse beepers on into the space. It's like it's 5:30. People are still trying to sleep. Can't believe it. Anyway. Hello and good morning. It is Thursday of this 5-day record I'm doing. So yes, there's this one, and then next week's video will be tomorrow. So yeah, this AAA truck's just about to reverse in. This here, he's got his reverse beepers on. That's a good man. He doesn't have his on. He does things properly, like he should do. So you could probably tell what my rant's going to be about a little bit later. But yeah, so I've literally done my checks with my engine off, and I've literally just started the engine for as short a period as possible to get the air built up so I can get out of the way and move. So yeah, I mean the air's not fully built up, but it's enough for me to move. So yeah, so we'll get out of here and not disturb anyone. Anyway, it's Thursday the... Calm down. There we go. Just silly morning start warnings. They've all gone away now. So Thursday the 24th of October. So we're getting on through this week. So obviously the last video you saw me stop off at Gretna Green services, and last night was the absolute epitome of why I prefer not to stop in services or truck stops. Yeah, I am running today on, well, I had 2 hours of solid sleep between 10 and 12, and then I got another hour between 4:30 and 5, well, between 4 and 5, so yeah. Right, so we got to head off to Tesco's in Livingston, so we're going to head there. I will see you and talk to you a little bit more when it's lighter. Yeah, see you in a bit. Right, so we are near the RDC. Let's see what we can do. Excuse me. Yeah, got a bit of a tickly cough now. We'll go in there and go sit in the depressing waiting room that's going to be too hot and full of people talking rubbish and, you know, RDC talk. There'll be a toilet that's I wouldn't want to put my bum on, and yeah, gonna be depressing. There's probably no signal in there either, so you can't muck around on your phone or anything, so yay. Again, like I said, I don't know why they won't let you just sit in your cab. I don't know if I've already said that or not, but yeah, you got to sit in the waiting room. You're not allowed to sit in your cab, even though you put your keys in a little box and then you have a little tag thingy. You're not allowed to sit in your cab while they unload you. Beyond me. Surely the best place for us to be is in our cab, out of the way. Well. I might say to them I've got COVID. They might make me sit in my cab then. go up here and get ourselves booked in. We are 9 minutes early, so we've done alright. Not too bad, I guess. If I had the driving time, I could have parked there last night, look. I wouldn't have had to get up till now. Would have probably had a better night's sleep. But we'll get to that after I've done this delivery. Yeah. And I think after this we got to go collect pallets out of Falkirk, where I've collected them before, I think. I'm pretty sure it's pallets I'm collecting. Yeah. Alright. Let's fix the next roundabout I've got to go to and turn in. This is a massive RDC, this one. This one's huge. You watch, I've got to park right at the far end. You watch, I'll walk all the way down to the waiting room. And hopefully not do what I did in Purfleet, where I left my paperwork in the truck. Which makes no difference because they don't sign the paperwork anyway. Didn't even have a stamp for me to stamp it. So it's like, alright, I'll take the paperwork unsigned then. Apparently it's so scary to sign paperwork these days. No. Right. It's supplier lane 1, 2 and 3, all lanes. For some reason there's a cement truck there. Right. Take my seatbelt off. Just made life easier. There's a cement truck just gone on there. Well, I think they've got some building works going on, so that's probably why. Alright, let's go up to this screen thing. See if the AMPR picks up my number plate this time. Last time I didn't. There we go. Alright. Let's grab that. So we'll grab our paperwork. And come on in, you can watch us. So choose our language. M555 CFT, so confirm our reg. Yes, I have safety stuff. Yeah. Confirm safety shoes. Understand, never pull a trailer off bay on a red light. Confirm that red copy have safety. Right, I have one or more booking references. LC something. So my one is LC 109 655. Oh, too many. 3282. Confirm. Nearest the rear, yep. Confirm. No, I will stay on my trailer. 26 pallets, yeah. Pallets remain in vehicle, none. Proceed to Goodwin Woods Bay 103. So it's there, this side of the office. Confirm. Finish. There we go. So we got to go to Bay 103. And we'll show you the easiest reverse you'll ever do in your life, which is a bay reverse at an RDC. Because most RDCs you'll have all the room in the world. So here we go. There's a shunter. So along here we got bays 20 odd, 20 something, 30 odd. You want 103, which is right down the far end there, I think. Got to go all the way down the bottom. So we're up to bay 50, 51. We'll keep going. There's the goods in office with its depressing waiting room that we'll have to go sit in like a lemon. again, I don't see why we can't just sit in our cabs. Right, so we're coming up on our bay, so I'll put this camera on the door. Right, so what you want to do, so you want to come up to your bay, get your cab level with it. So you're there, so the bay's right next to me now. What we want to do is turn out at 45-degree angle, wait till our back of our trailer's right near the bay, and then turn the cab 45 degrees to the trailer. And then from there, we can literally straighten the wheels and just go straight back, and then adjust as needs be. So we'll take it off for now, because we don't need it turning quite so much. And as we approach the lines, we'll start to turn it early. So we're just going back with the cab at the moment. Now we're going to turn it the other way, turn it a bit sharper, and now we're going to start taking it off. So the wheels should hopefully line up on the lines as we get around. Something like that. I've overcooked it slightly, so what we do, just go forward, straighten up a bit, and just go straight back. It's the easiest reverse you'll ever do as a truck driver. It's an RDC bay. Right, so I'm going to spend 5 minutes getting all the straps off and everything, and then we'll open up the doors and then back on the bay. So yeah, fun and games. Right, we are back in the truck and we are done unloaded. Yes, unloaded, that's the one. Yeah, so we've been here a bit longer than I've done the last couple of times I've done the Tesco's. So the last couple of times was about an hour. This time was 2 hours and 22 minutes. 23 minutes. Yeah, so a little bit longer than I would have liked, because my worry is I'm 39 minutes away from my collection and then getting loaded, because I could be there for a while as well, because it's pallets. Depending on the queue, depends how long you sort of get in and out. Yeah, I'm concerned that I might not be able to get the load off tonight or today or whatever. That's my sort of worry, because I'm 39 minutes from the collection, which is 10:50. Realistically, I'll get there 11:50, and it's going to be at least 4.5 hours, I reckon, to Liverpool from here. So, yeah, we're looking at like 5 o'clock by the time I've had a break if I need one, if it gets to that. So, yeah. Yeah, and it's a seafood place as well I'm taking the pallets to, so in my experience, seafood places are generally early places, so usually they'll be done and packed up early-ish. So I'm hoping I can get there and get it off, because I don't really want to spend the night in Liverpool if I can help it. But if we have to, then we have to. I've only got pallets on, so it's not like anyone's going to nick it. It's more the fuel that's going to be the issue. Yeah. Blow me old snout as well. Very cold. Oh, I'll cut that. No, it's blowing out. I won't. I would subject you all to that. Yeah, so I pulled up in bay, undone the straps, backed on the bay. I undone the pointless straps. The reason I call them pointless straps is because the load's too heavy to use internals, because internals are rated for 400 kilos, and the pallets I had on were 900 and something or other. 8, 9, I can't remember now. And yeah, so you got to use ratchet straps, but the thing is you can't tension the ratchet straps really tight because otherwise it crushes the product and then it'll all get rejected. So literally the straps are chucked over and like literally just done up a couple of clicks until it pulls a little bit tight before it bites into the boxes, because as soon as it damages the boxes they'll reject it. So it's, yeah, like I say, pointless strapping. You have to do it, you have to show that you've made an attempt, or you have to show that you have strapped it, but straps wouldn't actually do anything because they're quite loose. But it is what it is. You can't, like when you do steel or timber, you can't just crank them down like hell, because like I said, it will just damage the goods and then they won't want it. Which is fair enough. Yeah, so you do what you got to do. Anyway, we're off to Falkirk now to go collect some pallets, a full load of pallets to go somewhere, to go to Liverpool. Let's see how we get on with timings. I'll definitely get the pallets on today. Yeah. It's the same place I collected from last time pallets, where I got the puncher in their yard and then parked outside their yard for the night, which worked out well anyway. Yeah. Alright, I'll see you in a little bit. Right, we are about 8 minutes from the customer, so we're going to have a little bit of talky time now, yes. So I'll describe what I was on about this morning. So last night I didn't get very much sleep, because sometimes the worst part about this job is other drivers and how inconsiderate they are. Most of the time I'm on my own doing what I got to do, but when this is why I don't generally park up in services or truck stops that often. One, I've had my curtains cut in services more than I have anywhere else. So that's why I generally prefer lay-bys and industrial estates. But also the other main reason, which is the main reason I'm on about today, is because I generally get a better sleep as well. So I didn't have to get up until 5 o'clock this morning, so I was going to start at 5:30, that's fine. So I went to bed at about 10:15, 9:30, 10:30, something like that. So I fell asleep about 10ish. Obviously the bay I backed into was next to a Bowie distribution guy, which was fine. You saw that in the video, last week's video. I sort of changed location. If I stayed where I was, I would have had to move my bed around, but I kind of wish I did stay there rather than back down next to the Bowie distribution guy. Anyway, he was obviously on for an early start, which was at 12 o'clock, which is absolutely fine. Don't have a problem with that. He done it. I think he got out and done his checks, because he literally started his engine up and went. You know, he didn't hang about, which was fantastic. Top marks to that bloke. Well done to you. You're a top bloke. You know, you can't help people having to start their engines or run their engines for a little bit to build up air, because my air was low this morning. It is what it is. That's fine. Don't have a problem with that. It did wake me up, but that's fine. But then about 15 minutes after he went, a rigid pulled into the bay next to me where he was, and they were sat there on a break, either on a phone conversation or listening to something on the radio or whatever, and it was quite loud. And I'm like, dude, we're all in here trying to sleep. This is like 12:30 now. And it weren't for the fact that I couldn't be bothered to get up and put clothes on and go give the guy a piece of my mind, you know, I would have told him to cut the bloody noise out, because there's other people sleeping. You know, I'm not the only truck there. You know, he was between me and a tanker, you know, and we're all trying to sleep, and he's just there with speakers blaring. So I was playing on my phone. I turned it up a little bit. Anyway, I'm still awake at this point. He disappears probably about 1:15. Of course, that's agitated me now, so I'm a little bit more awake, which is whatever. Then after that, another truck backs in. Beep, 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 beep. I'm like, this is 1 o'clock now. What was the time I said? 12 is, I think this is about 1:15, I can't remember the times exactly. KX Transport pulled in. To be fair, other than the beeping, he was quiet as anything. Didn't even hear his door close or anything, because he did get out at one point, but he was quite quiet with the door. Still a bit of a slam rather than a push, but still gentle, which was fine. Yeah. So after a little while, he buggered off. There was a fridge opposite me, but a few places down, so I could hear that, but that wasn't loud enough to sort of wake me or anything like that, so that wasn't really a hindrance. And then after the KX Transport went, obviously he started his engine and went off, which again sort of stopped me being able to fall back asleep. And then after that, there was a fridge truck pulled in next to me. His fridge was running when he backed in. And that was fine. He actually had his reverse beeper off, so top marks for that. And to be fair, he was in and out the truck a little bit, and each time was a bang with the door. It's like, oh. Yeah, the fridge was turned off when he stopped, so that was one thing. The fridge was turned off. Fridges are fine, it is what it is. I'd rather a fridge be on next to me continuous than on and off. But yeah, it wasn't, the fridge didn't actually come on the entire time he was there. But I don't know what he was doing, but for some reason his left hand indicator warning went off a couple of times. Like, it might be wired into the indicator lights rather than the indicator stalk, so it goes off with the hazard. So when he clicks his key to lock the door, it might be going off with that. That might have been what it was. But yeah, I heard that about 4 or 5 times. I'm like, for God's sake. Yeah, so that kept me up. And now we're getting on to about, what time was it? About 3 o'clock, I think this was. Getting on for 3 o'clock. Anyway, I think he disappears. So I think he came up about 2, half 2, something like that. And then about 3 o'clock he went on. So obviously started his engine and went on. That was whatever. And then next thing, I hear burp. Someone's, whether they accidentally done it, toot their horn at 3:10 in the morning in a truck's, you know, in the services. I couldn't believe it. I was like, really? Oh my God. Yeah. Oh, and that wasn't it. I was like, right, all we need, I've almost heard everything now. I thought, I literally laid there and I thought, all I need now is someone to pull up in front of me and do a trailer swap. Guess what? 3:30. Okay, it wasn't directly in front of me, but it was in the spaces the other side of me. Just heard a clunk. Obviously, as someone's backed underneath a trailer. And I'm like, I almost got up at that point and just thought, but I'm just going to get up now because there's no point trying to sleep. Yeah. So I've had very, very little sleep last night. So I slept from about 10 to 12, and then I got woke up by Bowie distribution. Not a problem with that. But then it was just everything else that went on after that. It just kept me awake. And then I think I fell asleep again about 4 o'clock until my alarm went off at 5. And then when I got up and started to film the little intro-y bit, yeah, there's about 3 trucks coming, all with their reverse beepers on. Couldn't believe it. It's 5:30 in the morning. Turn your reverse beepers off. You know, they're only supposed to be on between the hours of 7 in the morning to 11 at night. Other than that, you turn them off. Yeah, so I'm not... Obviously with the cold as well, I'm not really in the best of moods for today, but it's what it is, isn't it? Right. So that's my little rant over, but yeah, it's just sometimes it's other drivers make this job harder or more, the inconsiderateness of other drivers make the job harder than it needs to be sometimes, and it's just, yeah, not needed. I think some of them it's the old man thing of I'm awake so everyone else can be awake, or I'm awake so I don't care about everyone else, and it shouldn't be like that at all. Right, I'm gonna need to pinch in here a second, mate, to let this guy past. Yeah, so yeah, I sort of said, I think it's the old man thing of I'm awake so I don't care if anyone else is awake as well. So I mean, my dad was like it. He was a pain when I was younger, and that he used to get up in the morning. He has problems with his toes, so when he walks he's quite heavy on his heels, so when he wakes up in the morning it's like bang 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 across the landing, and then it's open the bathroom door, snatch the handle, not just pull the handle, snatch the handle, and then it's pull the light, but not like, right, where are you going, pal? It's not like just click the light on, it's yank the light and then let the little knob on the end of the pull string like bang against the wall, you know. It's, where you going, pal? Are you actually want me to reverse out or what? Unreal. Yeah, so it's just, well, careful where you're going, pal. Jesus. I don't think it was meant to come down here. Oh well. Oh, whatever. I'm going to my customer. He's upset about something, isn't he? Don't know what he wants me to do. I'm trying to go to my customer. I don't know what he's trying to back out of there. He's probably gone the wrong way. I ain't reversing back out on that road, no way. Yeah, ah well. Alright, let's go down here and get loaded with these pallets and then, yeah, try and get on down to Liverpool. Yeah. Yeah, he wasn't going to make me reverse out on the road for love nor money, so, yeah. Tough titties there, pal. Right, we are loaded, and depressingly, this place uses an app now, which tracks you, which I'm not happy about. I've obviously disabled location services on my phone, because I'm not having a company I don't work for track me. Companies really need to stop doing this. They have an app, but they've still given me paperwork, so what's the point in the app? I know it means you get your signature a little bit quicker or whatever, but yeah, I'm not happy with it. Cool, I'm on one today, ain't I? I am on one today. Are we gonna let me out, or? There we go. Sorted. I should have tooted already. Oh well. Right, let's get on out here and see if we meet a disgruntled driver again. Oh dear. I'll explain to you why I didn't reverse out there, and I'm sure you could have understood, because if I was in his position I would have done the same and let me through, not tried to push me back out onto the main road. So yeah, wasn't going to happen. It was not going to happen. Yeah, especially not today. Not with the lack of sleep I've had. That guy's just having a pee the side of his truck there. Lovely. Come on, box jockeys. Easiest job in the world. Yeah, so I've had to use an app, sign in and all that, give him my name and give him my first name and then give him a surname. I can not have that. And yeah, and it's asked for my physical activity on my phone and my location services. So I'm like, no, you are not having that information from my personal phone. No way. So managed to like skip through the steps and then go back and then go through the steps, and then it's sort of cleared it. But anyway, the reason I did not back out for this wally that was down here is because I would have had to have backed out, but we got this island here which is priority, so, and I had cars behind me as well, so I reversed out. I would have had to reverse, because he reversed out this way as well. I would have had to reverse all the way out here to let him out, when he could have just done what he done, pull and let me pass, which he got all snotty about. So I very much doubt he'll watch it. He's probably a bit of a super trucker, but that's to that man. No way am I going to be doing that for anyone else. If it's a situation where there was no other way, then yeah, but no. I had cars behind me, I was already turned in, I was not going to reverse out and then have to reverse around that island, which is over a blind crest. Oh, which way are we sending me? You're sending me that way, are you? Okay, we'll go that way. I'm going to block this road and hope someone lets me out. Is the van going to let me out? Probably not. Oh, that guy's behind. Good stuff. Good stuff. Give them a quick hazard warning, thank you. There we go. Right, it's 4.5 hours to Liverpool. 4.5. So if I get there, I'm going to have a 45-minute break immediately. I'm due there at 5 minutes past 4. That's without any traffic. I don't think I'm going to get this off today, because I highly doubt this customer is going to be open. Because like I said, places that do fish and that are generally early starts and early finishes, because it's just the way the fish markets work. Everything's all early doors. just due to when everything comes in and freshness and all that. So yeah, I can't see this place being open when I get there. So yeah, I'll have to see. It could be another short day for me, which is annoying. Oh well. Right, that's enough whinging about stuff. So there's gonna be one of them videos, I think. Oh, there's a big horsey. Couple of big horsies. I've heard about these, but I've not seen them in person yet, I don't think. Or have I? M9. I have seen them, I think. There you go, look. You can see a sculpture thingy that represents something or other. Yeah, I'm sorry, lack of knowledge on that behalf there. But yeah. Right. See you a bit later. Right. We just stopped to get some lunch because I'm feeling rotten. So I bought some crap food to, I don't know, comfort me. So yeah, it is what it is. So I've also bought myself some more Lemsip capsules because I find they help a little bit, take the edge off. A whole bunch of them. Cost me, you know, an arm and a leg. I had to remove like half my spleen and sell that to pay for it, but you know, we managed. Anyway, so I'm just not going to make this customer today. It's not going to happen. My boss is fully aware of that and was like, yeah, I didn't expect you to get off today anyway. I was like, thank God for that. So I am aiming for Skelmersdale tonight. Yeah, that's going to be the plan because that's only about 20 minutes away from the customer and they open at 8, I believe. I'll probably try and get there for a little bit earlier than that. I'll probably start at like 6 and then head down. I don't know, might not be worth starting at 6, might start at 7 and head down. And then I've got a collection out of Liverpool docks, I think, to take that back down. I hope it's not coils, but it probably is. But yeah, so yeah. I am feeling quite rotten today now. It's, I think it's more the tiredness than anything. So we'll sort of merge on. We're to like 2 hours 42 minutes away from Skelmersdale. Yeah, we got just enough time to get there as well. As long as we don't have any accidents, we should be alright to get there without needing another half-hour break. But if we do, then we do. It's annoying because it's going to cut my hours a bit short again, because I started at 5:30 this morning and I'm due there at 4:30, so it's going to be an 11-hour day, or 11 hour 15 minutes by the time I've done my paperwork and all that stuff. So yeah, a little bit annoying. So not done as many hours this week, but it is what it is. That's fine. Give me a bit of time to edit a couple of videos and whatever for you lot. Yeah, but hey, that's how the cookie crumbles. Yeah. I'm sure there's something else I was going to talk about as well. That's it. One of my friends, you may know him. His name is Will, and he's used to do high ab stuff. Trucker Will. So we were talking in a group chat earlier, and he had to take his missus' car in this morning because his electric car wouldn't charge last night because his internet went down. Why have we got to the stage where we're now that backwards that because your internet goes down you can't charge your car? I mean, apparently he said he could charge his car, but it's on a higher rate, but you need the internet for it to charge at a lower rate, so he wasn't going to pay the higher rate when he can get the lower rate. So that left him, I think he said he had 30 miles range, and he said 30 miles would have been alright if he didn't have the heating on, but because he wanted the heating on this morning, because obviously it's cold this morning, and he wouldn't have had the range to get to work and then charge it up at work. And that's really bizarre to me. That's such a step backwards if you ask me. Yeah, it's not the way to go. Yeah. So because your internet decides I'm not going to work today because of such and such. I mean, what if it was working when he plugged it in and then through the night his internet went down while he was sleeping and he didn't know about it, and then he got up in the morning and realised, oh, my car hasn't charged. That's, yeah, that's it's not a great situation really, is it? I mean, what are you going to do, ring your boss? Yeah, I can't come in to work today because my car doesn't have the range to get me in, and because my internet went down. That's not going to go well, is it? You're end up getting the sack. I don't know. People are going to get additional days off for electric car faults. And the biggest worry that I have is when winter time comes, what happens if we have a big snowstorm? Inevitably people get stuck, as they do, and you end up having to sit out on the motorway for 3 hours while they try and get these trucks up a hill because of the snow, or other vehicles or whatever because of crashes. Is your electric vehicle going to be able to keep you warm for 3 hours while you're sat there doing nothing? It's a lot to consider, isn't it? I mean, yeah, it's the same thing if you run out of fuel in your car. But the thing is, if you idle your car, your fuel would last quite a while. I don't know. I'm never going to own an electric car. I'd rather walk before I drive one or own one. Seems daft to me. Right, let's mosey on down south. Yeah. We're that far north that we're in the south, but now we're heading south that we're actually going to end up in the north. How's that for confusing you? So here it is as we leave the south of Scotland and join the north of England. Ladies and gentlemen, here we are in Skelmersdale. I'm going to go up here and park up for the night. It's currently 4:30. Wow, 4:25. Depends how you look at it. Right, we're going to get moving so I can get in there. There we go. Yes. So we ain't done too bad today, but we definitely ain't going to make the other customer, so just not enough time in the world. So yeah. There's a lot of vehicles parked up here at the moment. Could park along here, which isn't going to be too much bother. Will I fit there in front of the white car? Yeah, it should fit there. I'll just go up to the top and turn around, and we'll park up there. Also, I've got a spin round up here, which sometimes there's a lot of vehicles parked around up here, which is always fun. But we'll be alright. We'll be alright. Let's put our hazards on. Let everyone know our intentions, roughly. Let's back up. Hopefully no one comes flying around the corner. We'll have our reverse beepers on because it's still daylight. It's not like night hours. And we'll get on down the road there and park up. But yeah, not too bad a day to be fair. It's been fairly straightforward. It would have been nice to get the oh, how are you going that way? Would have been nice to get these off today, but yeah, nothing was going to prevent that. Even if I used the 10 yesterday, because I haven't used it today, even if I used my 10 yesterday, that would have only pushed me up an hour closer than yesterday, which would have meant my booking time was still the same, and I would have still got there at the same time, so it would have made zero difference. I'm going to park here for the night. It would have made absolutely zero difference, so I would have still been at Tesco's for nearly 2.5 hours, and it would have still taken nearly 40 minutes to get to the collection, and it would have still taken however long to load it, and I would have still been here at about the same sort of time. So even if I did push on the extra hour yesterday, it wouldn't have made any difference, and then I wouldn't have had a 10 for potentially tomorrow, which I probably shouldn't need one tomorrow. It's about 5 or 6 hours down to the yard from here. So yeah, so we are currently, let's have a look, recent destinations, that one there, drive. 22 minutes away from the customer, so it's not going to take too long to get there in the morning. So it looks like they open at 8 o'clock, so I will probably get up at, or start at 7 and then get down there for 7:30ish, maybe bit before, bit after. Yeah, so bit of a grumpy day today. I am ill, so please forgive me, but yeah, here's what it is. But yeah, we got a bit of work done, and we're far enough south that tomorrow's not going to be too much bother to get back. We have a 10 tomorrow, we have a 15 for tomorrow, so unfortunately it does mean my hours are a bit short this week, because it's 4:30 now, so it's going to be 11 hours for today. So yeah, never mind. Yeah, it is what it is. So yeah, right, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If all of you like the video, it'll help push the video out to more people, so the more people that like it, the more people will see the video, and the better my channel will do. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. It doesn't cost a penny, and that way you get to see my material when it is released. So usual vlogs will be on a Monday at 6 PM, but other stuff will appear here, there, and whenever. Also, share my video with somebody you think might like it, and leave a comment. Actually, tell me what you think about that situation with that other trucker when I went in to go get the pallets, about him reversing out and me potentially not being able to get out of his way, and him getting all snotty at me. Because I guarantee if it was the other way around, where I'm trying to reverse out and he's come in, I bet he wouldn't have moved either. So I don't know if this camera in front of me's caught it, but there was a car behind me, and I think there was another car behind them as well, so I couldn't reverse because they were there. And I'm not going to make them all reverse, as well as me and then him. So he done the right thing by moving forward and getting out of my way, but then being all snotty about it when I go past, that's, yeah, it's out of order, I think. It's just one of them situations where he just would have had to have waited and got out of the way and then carried on once everyone else has moved. So yeah, I mean, maybe he should have planned better, because that's what all the older drivers generally say, in it. Or you didn't plan your day very well, and that's why that's happened. Well, looks like it's happened to you this time, buddy. Yeah, it just shows the quality of his personality, really, to get that snotty about it. If I was healthy and not full of cold, then I might have stopped and spoken to the gentleman. But yeah, with a cold, I just couldn't be bothered with the argument, so I just sailed on past, ignored it. This is his problem, not mine. Yeah, so let me know what you think of that. If it was slightly different, if I didn't have any cars behind me, I might have thought about it, but then because of that island, I would have had to have reversed around that to give him enough room to get out. Yeah, it just wouldn't have been a safe situation in my eyes. So if I was him, I would have gone forward to one of the places down there and been like, hi, I made a mistake, I come down this way by mistake, do you mind if I come through your yard and come out the other side so I can loop round, because I don't want to reverse out on the road up there. And I'm sure most of the places there would have let him just drive through, but I'm sure his pride got the better of him and he didn't want to own up to his issues, because that just seems the sort of person he probably is. Can't own up to his own faults, but there you go. It's enough about that, eh? Oh dear, hopefully I feel better tomorrow. Hopefully I get a lot more sleep tonight. I know there's a truck stop over the road there somewhere, but I actually want to get some sleep tonight, so I'm going to park here. So yeah, take it easy, look after yourselves, drive safely. Thanks for trucking around my Jono. And I'm filming tomorrow as well, so check out that video next week, and you'll see my entire week then for the finale of this 5-day video thing recording. So yeah, goodbye.